Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back for another Market Monday. Today we have a Recycle Store make your own stamps kit. And so what we have to start with is we have 10 of these wooden blocks, and they are approximately 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and I use these to put my sticky stuff on to make my own stamps. I do have this background back here of some stamps I made, and that was this stamp and this stamp that are on those little wooden blocks that I just showed you. And then I just put a handle on the back with masking tape so that they're easier to hang on to and stamp with, but yet that folds down so it's not in my way when I want to store them all away. So we do have some honeycombs, not this exact one, but we have some honeycombs in this kit. We don't have the tiny squares, but you can always cut your own out of what you have here. So then we also have, just for stamping or mark making, we have these 3 different textures. And we have a bag full of these round single-sided stickies. So they're sticky on one side and they are foam rubber on the other. And trying to look and see, sometimes they're different sizes. I believe that these are all the same size by the looks of it, yes. So that is the size, and that is the part that you peel off, and then you just stick it on, and it's got the black foam rubber. So there's a bag of those. They're not counted. There is one of these, and this has 4 squares on it, so you can use them, you know, like individually, or you can take one and you can cut it into like 4 squares and separate them just a little bit to leave a part in the middle that's not. You can cut them on an angle, but there is one of those, and there are 12 of this. This is a long, piece of foam rubber. And again, you can cut these things to make different shapes. I love this one to stamp on my paper, and then I stamp a word on top of it. It looks really wonderful. Even if the word's too big, I just center the word over top of that stamp after I've stamped it, and it just looks really nice. So there's that one. And then this is the honeycomb. There are 10 pieces of this. They're not all exactly the same size because they come from the Recycle Store. But these are just little honeycombs that you can peel off and stick on your wooden blocks, or you can stick them on a piece of cardboard. There's also this piece along the edge. And so that one is just like half of a honeycomb, and it's all connected together. Those look kind of cool, like a castle topper, you know, in stamping. So there are 10 of those, and there are 8 of these, and all of these are rubbery. You can use them to stamp with, to, you know, put them on something solid. And these are all single-sided sticky back, except for this is not sticky back. And the wood bits, but this one has a circle in the middle, and then it has a frame around the outside. And again, there's, I believe that was 8 of those. 2, 3, 4, yep, there are 8 of those. And then there are 7 of these, and there are 7 pieces. But each piece of paper has 3 of these on here. So they look good to stamp like that. I cut them in half and put them on like a longer piece of cardboard, put one at each end, so it's kind of like parentheses at each end. And I have like different sizes of those depending on what I think I might want to put in the middle of that parentheses. So there are 7 pages of those. There are 10 of these, and these are offset squares like that. And again, you can do different things with those. So there are 10 of those. And then there are 9 of this rectangle frame and rectangle solid piece. This is another one of my favorites. So we have this that has the rectangle in the middle, and that, you know, that can come right out. You know, they are kind of kept separate. But then it also has these 3 spots that you can take out. And you can use those little circles when you take them out, put them right on a piece of cardboard or one of your little wooden blocks in a configuration that you want them to be, because they are sticky on the back once you take them off that sticky. But just stick them on there, you know, to make your own pattern. But then you have this outside edge that has those 3 spots that do not have anything in them. So it looks like little like spots to put a screw or a bolt or something like that. So it looks really cool. So there are 9 of those. And then there are 25 of these circles. And so those are just a nice rubber circle. So there are 25 of those. And again, you know, like, you don't need hundreds of them, but I like to put more than just a couple, because if I have enough, because you could take that and you could cut it in thirds and, you know, and put it, you know, separate it onto a piece of cardboard, or, you know, and use it whole, and you can cut it into quarters, and, you know, you can do so many different things with them. You can also just cut it a different shape out of it. So, and then there are 20 of these that are also like a little label stamp. So, and those are just the foam rubber single-sided sticky back. There are 20 of those. And then lastly, there are 19 of this shape. And this shape has the little extended, let me put those down, just do it like this. It's got kind of a little extended arm here and here. So, and if you don't want that there, you can always just cut right around there to just make it a rectangle. I think that makes it interesting to have that little extra on my stamp. And so there are 19 of those. So there are, let's see, there are 134 pieces in this kit, and plus the bag of the little circles, because those I did not count. But if you are interested in this kit, the kit is $20, paid by PayPal. All the information will be below. Just email me if you are interested. I will let you know if you have a kit or not. And then if you could pay as promptly as possible, that would be great. And again, just let me, just wait till I send you an email to let you know that you have got a kit. And at that point, then you can pay. So I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate all of your support for my channel. It's just nice to know that there are people out there that like to use the same kind of things that I like to use. And if I could give them to everybody, I would, but I can't afford that. And, you know, so I just try and do the best I can to get some kits together and try and keep them at a reasonable price. So thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate you. And I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.